at right here, howtochangeyourname.com/blog. And the tools that you'll need to do a name change is, first you will need what's called a name change petition. Now that is the form, the standard form that you have to file with the county clerk that's in the place where you are a resident. If you just got married or just got divorced, you're going to need your marriage certification or divorce decree, and you're going to need your state ID. Those are the three tools that you're going to need. Now, if you go to our website, howtochangeyourname.com, we have all the name change petitions, so you don't need to worry about that. And the requirements to have a legal name change. You must be a resident of that state for at least 6 months. Now, it doesn't matter where you were married. Say you got married in Hawaii, but you're from California. You would still do your name change in California. And say you just moved in with your husband in a new state, then you're going to have to wait approximately 6 months before you can change your name. So he's going to have to keep calling you by your maiden name. And if you're not changing your name after a marriage or divorce, you're just doing it for personal reasons, the court might ask you a few questions, because there's a lot of people that actually try to change their name, trying to run from debt, or just straight monetary reasons. Like if a girl tries to make her name Britney Spears, or a guy tries to make his name Frank Sinatra, sometimes the court will look at that and say, okay, this is not a natural or with good intentions name. Or if there's any racial or obscene language, usually the court will deny that pretty easily. Step one, you want to choose the name. If you were just married or divorced, the process is going to be much, much easier for you. But if you're doing it for personal reasons, like our friend Ron Artest, aka Meta World Peace, then you may have to attend a court hearing to explain the reasons for why you're changing. Step two is fill out your name change petition. And we have a very helpful video on YouTube on how to fill out a name change petition. It's very easy. Fill in the blanks. It's probably one of the easiest forms you'll end up filling out in your life. But one of the things that you will need to do is have it notarized, and you could typically get this thing notarized at every branch bank. There's a notary there. Or you can go to a notary directory, which is actually 123notary.com. They're really great, but you shouldn't have a problem going to a bank, especially if you have an account there. They'll most oftentimes do it for free. So the third step is submitting your name change petition to the proper county clerk's office. Now, most of the time it's called a probate court. Other times it's just the county clerk's office. But nevertheless, just go to our homepage at howtochangeyourname.com, click on the state where you are, and we have all the courts on the bottom of every page. So you don't need to worry about that. So what you do is you just submit to your name change petition. And then you sit back and you wait. If for some reason the court asks you to come in, which shouldn't have to happen if you just got married or divorced, but you never know. It's a case-by-case situation, so it's just one of those things where you just have to sit and wait. Depending on your state, it could be a week or it could be up to 8 weeks. And once you get approved by the court, you're going to need to make a publication in the newspaper. Now, this sounds a little overwhelming, but most newspapers actually have a direct line just for this, because it happens so often. And in most states, if you were married or divorced, it was already public information. So the name change might not have to happen in the newspaper. So if you just got married or divorced, you may be able to skip this step. And then the court will give you an affidavit, so that once you do this, you just put whatever it asks in there as evidence that you did it. Sometimes they'll ask you to cut out the actual publication. Other times they'll ask you to just make a copy of it. But whatever it is, you just fill out the affidavit, bring it back to the county clerk office, and pretty much right after that you'll be granted what's called your order granting name change, which is going to be your new identification until you change your name on your driver's license, passport, and social security card. Now, also on step 6, after you get that, you're going to want to go and change your driver's license immediately. And we actually have how-to on to do all 3 of these as well. And you also want to probably notify other institutions such as your banking, if you have a car loan, a mortgage, all that stuff. You want to have it all changed. So hope this video helped you out, and look at us anytime at howtochangeyourname.com.